Hello and welcome to Ascending Without Wings. This is a weekly general love, career, spirituality, whatever messages need to come out, basically. Reading for our lovely Scorpios for the 14th to the 20th of January 2019. So I have been shuffling these cards and actually got a little ahead of myself and didn't press the go live button, so the record button. Before I started shuffling. So I actually have 3 cards fall out that are already here, but I'll just see if there's any more because I think that might be it, possibly. Okay. So I can do all the cards correct. Is there any further? No? Okay. So we've got 5 energy oracle cards. Let's do a little bit of a tune into these firstly. See what info we can get, and then we shall move on to the tarot to clarify, okay? So the first card that we have out is number 7, community. So this could be like, a peer group, study group, some sort of, common interest, bond, cause that you come together for. So this could be people working in like a rescue, animal shelter kind of situation, volunteering to help animals. This could be spiritual groups like divine brother and sisterhoods, meeting your soul tribe, that kind of energy. A lot of light workers are finally starting to really connect with and become closer with their soul family and soul tribe, the ones they came down here to achieve whatever it is they're here to do with. And there's a lot of networking going on and some really beautiful friendships that are blossoming. So I feel like this could have something to do with that. Like, I personally have connected with a few people where it's just like, my gosh, like my heart knows I've known them before, and I loved them. I've only just spoken to them properly for a little while, but you just feel their energy, and there's something so familiar and so comfortable about it. It's a really beautiful energy. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next card. Number 27 is walking away. Okay. The card here, she's actually walking away. Fair enough, she's gone through these gates, but she's looking back. Okay, so this is a person that's walking away from something, but they're not entirely sure. It's kind of, yeah, I'm walking away, but let me just look at it one more time as I am doing that. So it's almost like you're walking away, to make a point, but you're not fully invested in that. It's like doing something to make a point. However, that's not the point. That is the fact. Like almost a little bit of a stubborn energy where it's kind of like, fine, if you don't want to cooperate with me, I'm out of here. And then as you're walking out, you're kind of like, are they reacting? Do they care? Are they, it's a little bit of an immature energy, and I really don't mean any disrespect, but that's what's coming through here. Because she's turning around and she's looking where she's come from. And it's like, if she was really committed to her walking away, she would be walking straight without looking back, yeah? That's what I'm getting there. Okay, Angel of Strength. I think Taurus actually had this, so a lot of strength coming up this week. This is very much got the solar plexus, sacral, and crown chakra colors here. And, this may represent a Leo that's sort of very strong-willed, very strong-headed. It can also represent that, the lion within you is sort of waking up, so to speak. But whatever it is, it's kind of like the things that have happened, the changes that we've gone through recently, the end of 2018 and the chaos that's sort of gone around the world. It's like people are really sort of digging deep and finding what's really important to them, and really tuning into what makes them happy and looking for more quality of life rather than anything else. Like, sick and tired of chasing, being a slave to an employer that doesn't appreciate you. That kind of energy I'm getting from that. Okay, I'm going to move on to the next card, which is number 24, adjacent possibilities. So I'm not sure if you can actually see that really well, but basically adjacent possibilities, there is a door in the ground, there's a door on the sides, like there's doors located in very strange positions in this little hallway. Yeah. So it's kind of like that thing, that saying of think outside the box. Just because one door closes does not mean another is not opening. It's kind of like hidden opportunities, reading between the lines, seeing the bigger picture and getting kind of creative and a bit inventive. Like, okay, path of least resistance. If you're trying to achieve something, you're going from A to B, and in the process, a little bump presents itself. Go around the bump, whichever way the road is open, basically. Like, if you wanted to have, I don't know, an ice cream, and all you can do is find a donut and you're having a massive sugar craving, go for the donut. It's there. You want the sugar. I know it's a silly analogy, but I'm pretty sure you'll get the point, from what I'm saying. Yeah, the path of least resistance, thinking outside the box. Don't think there's one hard and fast rule for the way to do something in life, because there isn't. As many human beings as there are is how many options there are in how to do something. So nobody's got all the answers. Just be open to different ways of doing things, and be open-minded and open to other people's ideas and input as well. Okay. So the last card that we have in the Energy Oracle is the Crown Chakra card with Archangel Uriel. Beautiful, beautiful card. So it's funny because it's kind of sitting in line with the Strength card, and as you can see, it's kind of that purple over his face. It's mirrored in there. So, wow, really, really nice. Crown chakra is activated and upgraded and sparkling, and you are connected. So if you are feeling like you're getting this recurring nudge, or, feeling like you should be doing something, or there's something you want to pursue, something that's, kind of in the back of your head, you're like, oh, I feel like this might be a good idea, but, it's too hard, whatever, like, you don't follow through with it, or you don't, for whatever reason, you decide not to sort of pursue that line of thinking. It's probably that is guidance coming from your angels, guides, ascended masters. So maybe you should ask for a sign to be able to differentiate whether it's you just coming up with crazy harebrained ideas, or whether it's actually your team giving you some guidance, because it really will help for you to sort of go, okay, well, this is not me, it's coming from above. So, angels will never do anything against your best interests. They love you, they want to protect you, and they want to be there for you. So think about it. If they're trying to sort of steer you in one direction, it's got to be for a good reason. All right. Can you make these 3 clarifiers for the community card? Wow, okay. Interesting messages there. But before I get carried away with it, I'm actually going to lay them out slightly differently so I can see what's going on here myself. Okay. Okay, Jamal, can I please clarify walking away? What else is walking away? Okay. Talking about. There's one card that fell. Another one for walking away, please? Oh, no. Oh, not. Ooh. Okay. All of those cards that are sitting next to walking away, are they correct? For all of these? Okay, so yeah, looks like we've got 3 clarifiers for all of them. Yes, keeping me on my toes, Archangel Michel. Okay, may I please have 3 clarifiers for Angel of Strength? 1. Ooh, uh-oh. Sorry. But when cards go that far away that they're under the table, it kind of makes things a little bit tricky. Just 1 sec, guys. Okay, excellent. Okay, I can leave that one there. Excellent. Okay, Archangel Michael, please clarify 7th chakra, crown chakra. Archangel Uriel, please. What do you mean? This is what's this talking about? Crown chakra, please. Ooh. Okay, Hangman, clarifying contact, no, nothing, no. What about King Wands? Got it. Seven Swords. None of these clarifying. Misunderstood. Okay, Archangel Michael, can I please have another clarifier for this Crown Pepper card, please? Color scheme of some of these cards really pops out when you spread them out like this. Okay. All right, just pull two more clarifiers for the last one, and then I'm good. Archangel Michael, please clarify adjacent possibilities. What do you mean by adjacent possibilities? Yeah, that one. Michael? Okay, only one more. All right, please, one more clarifier for adjacent possibilities. Flip. Flips in the air and lands back on my hand. How nice. Okay, here's your Michael. Both of these clarify that. Thank you. All right, now let's go for it. Yeah, got my energy. All right. So the first lovely energy oracle card was community. Yeah. So community being sort of like the background energy of this. When it is teamed up with the Four of Cups, it's kind of like whatever group or community you are a part of, you're finding it quite boring and the love is gone and you're kind of like just going through the motions. I really feel that. Like there are some of you that are kind of, yeah, you don't resonate with the people that you're around. You're on a different frequency. You're sort of elevating your vibration and evolving spiritually. And the people that you're surrounded by may not be, and you're feeling quite sort of isolated. And it's like, yeah, okay, you guys, I know you all. I know exactly what's in your little cup. But it's kind of like now you're being presented with soul family and other connections, and you're too bored to see it. It's kind of like painting everybody with the same brush just because they happen to be in the same sort of lifestyle or the same community, or industry, whatever the case may be. Very interesting. But then the second card that we have clarifying the community card is the Tower card, more about like unstable or, unstable foundations or not very well established foundations falling apart. And this is, basically like divine intervention or inevitable change. It's things that were never meant to last coming to an end. It's the end of a cycle, and so that there's room for in your life for new things, better things that are more suited to you, that resonate with you more. Okay. Then we've got community linked with the Knight of Swords. So the Knight of Swords is somebody that's in such a rush to get a message across. He's forgotten to put his visor down, and he's probably going to end up with a face full of flies and bugs and stuff as he goes along. But he's so eager to share whatever it is he has to say. He really is very, very rushed. Okay. And yeah, he doesn't have a very tight grip on the reins of this horse either, but on the horse you'll see butterflies. Once again, butterflies. So this person, they've got a message that they would like to share with the community that they're involved in. Maybe this is kind of like a download or a channeled message or something like that that's really exciting, and you're just like, wow, I just can't wait to share this with somebody. Because it's teamed up with the community card, I feel like this could be something like that, but it may not be on a community level or, to do with a group, a peer group or something like that. It might be your family, it might be a partner, something like that, where you've got a message, you've had some sort of an experience, or there's something that you really want to share with somebody and you're flying in to do it. Okay. Yeah, flying on your horse. So the next card that we have is the walking away card, where I was saying, she's walking away, but her heart's not in it. It's funny, you're walking away from stuff that needs to end because there's a new beginning waiting to come into your life. This is a brand new beginning, like a very abundant, positive, happy, love-filled, blissful future is waiting for you. But you must walk away from whatever it is that is ending or leaving your life and stop holding onto it, because whatever tower moment has happened, it's happened for a reason, because this is waiting for you, my dear. Okay. The Sun card is the most beautiful card in the tarot. It is about all the most positive, beautiful, potential outcomes for you. Like literally, it's like the sky is the limit. You are the maker of your future and your destiny. And if you want to, become a great, what's a philanthropist? I think he was a charitable person. Philanthropist, and help change the world, get into, working for the environment, working to clean up the environment. Just something like that. But I feel like this is very much light workers leveling up. It's time for mission. A lot of us have been getting the urge that, hey, it's time to really step it up and put ourselves out there, because quite literally we got to shine our light so that we can help to activate other people's ascension and bring them on, the future that their souls have chosen for them, whether they realize it or not, whether they're consciously aware of it or not. Yes, yet everybody's been activated and started their ascension process to some extent. And whatever's leaving your life, I feel like it's your old life, your pre-ascension leveling up life that is trying to exit, because this ascended, more evolved, higher self-embodied, soul-embodied individual is about to start the rest of your life. I really feel like, a lot of us are in the first few days of the rest of our life, and the most important, vital, most significant part of our life. It's kind of like, what happened in the past? That was the old paradigm. That was the old way of thinking. That was such, oppressive kind of energies and conditions. We're in the age of Aquarius now, people. This is ultimately very brand new beginning. Like, yeah, how much more perfect the card is that? Okay, so walking away. I want to ask a question. Okay, so we've got walking away married with this lovely card. This is a proposal, like a very deep, heartfelt proposal. So no offense to anybody out there, but I feel like this is somebody who's actually met this new person and been swept off their feet, and they're walking away to be with this person. And now, this could be twin flames who were in a karmic marriage and walked away from the karmic marriage because their twin flames come into their life and made this offer of,